Right, hello. It's one of them days that I can't sleep, so thought I'd get up and come and do something. It's 4:30 in the morning and I'm down my garage. So thought I'd show you all these new tiles I've bought for my garage floor. I mean, you know, I get a bit fed up with painting this thing sort of every couple of years, so I've bought some of these tiles. They all sort of lock together and like a rubberized plastic with this checkered bit on the back. Look quite strong, so going to lay some of these down in a little sort of L-shaped formation, so half of my shop will be covered in the tiles and the other half I can use some different type of paint. I'm going to use some resin paint next time, see if they even turn up a little bit better. And to go separate the two, got all these little edging pieces which are sloped, so it might be nice for rolling the trolley jack on and off of. I was told by the people I got them from that they're okay to park a car on, so they're quite strong, but not to jack on them or something like that, because they'll probably dent them. But you know, I've hopefully got a few spares, so I might try and jack a car on them and see what happens, really. See how we go. So I'll shut this off now and get laying some down and show you what's happening. See you soon. Right, I've been at this for about 15 minutes now. It's taken me quite a while just to suss out where to put them and, you know, what sort of angle to get them at and what to line them up against. But yeah, they're going down quite well. The person who sold them to me said they needed like a rubber mallet to put or bang them together with. But no, they're just falling together. They're quite good. Occasionally you get one little lug that doesn't want to go in, so you stand on it and it pushes it in quite well. But look, I'll show you what I've done. I'll just have to flip the camera around and yeah, see, so I've gone up along the edge there. But yeah, these pieces just to put together, I mean, you just lay them in and there you go. Just with fingertips, really. That's gone in very, very easy. So yeah, the plan is to have this whole area here with these tiles, and then over there where the truck's sitting, that's going to be a painted area there. Hopefully these edges down here with them little slopes on, yeah, that should look quite good. I think I'm quite looking forward to doing that. Obviously, because of the time in the morning, my plan was to put the truck outside and move all this crap over onto this side so I could put them all down easy. But I'm doing it the hard way as usual. I'm going to lay down the edges first, so I'm going to continue down here all the way down to there and put in what I can get in, and then move little things over and get them all in that way. But well, let's get a few more down. I'll speak to you in a moment. Right, this really is a bits and pieces video, but I was quite keen to get some of these edging pieces down to see what they're like, and yeah, they're pretty bloody good. They look really good, make it look really neat. So I thought I'd show you sort of how easy this thing is to put together. It's just kind of, there we go, just roughly line it up there, and then just use your foot. You can hear them sort of click into place, and that's it. That was it. So more luck than judgment as well. They go right up to the edge of the garage door there, so perfect. I've got a lot of stuff to move yet, and a lot of stuff still to cut. That's the other little tricky bit I've got to do. Shouldn't be too difficult. Obviously you've got these two edging pieces here which are just sort of overlapped, so I'm going to do a sort of 45 degree cut in the corner there. They should look quite good, and it's quite easy to cut with a knife as well. Quite surprising, really. All good, all good. Right, it's now 5:15 and I've laid 27 tiles. Well, that's a bit dark. 27 tiles, which is not a lot really, but now's the time where I've got to start moving a lot of stuff. So yeah, it's a little bit dark, isn't it? yeah, so now I've got to start moving all this gear over here, I suppose, so I can get this area done. So I suppose if you had an empty place to do this, it would go down quite quickly really, and just throw them together and knock them together with your feet there. That'd be really good. So I'll catch you in a bit again, I think. Right, it's now nearly 5:45, so I've been at this for about an hour and a quarter now, and I've got pretty much all of it down, well, all the main big pieces anyway. So it's got these last few 6 tiles to do just here, and then the main area is covered. Then becomes a difficult bit, I guess, is to get it up against all these edges down here, because I'm going to have to cut tiles down to make them fit. So I might see if I can find a bit of a better way to cut them. I mean, cutting them with standing knives is very easy. They're kind of soft, but on the same note, to cut it with a Stanley knife, to cut across a whole tile, that's going to be quite tough on your hands really. So might use a air hacksaw or something like that, mark the tile and slice it along with a hacksaw. Yeah, it's looking really good. It's going down so easy, so easy. It's jigsaw. Well, it's exactly what it is. Yeah, looking really good. Moved all this stuff around. I mean, oh wow, everything is just you know, everywhere at the moment. The hardest thing to move was this thing, my machine saw. That is heavy, so just trying to lift it up that 14mm onto a tile was quite tough. But yeah, well, I'll give you another update in a minute. I'll get on again and let's get doing it. Right, I've now got to the stage where I've done most of it. Just got all the edges to sort of do now. I suppose if I'd have planned this a bit better, I could have actually put the tiles sort of right under these benches and everything here. I mean, this bench doesn't move, it's bolted through the wall there, and my toolbox is all bolted in. So the plan was to get the edge sort of up next to the truck there where I want it, and then I've bought shitloads of tiles, so that sort of huge pile I've got left. So I was going to sort of cut them up and get them in maybe half a tile down each edge, just to sort of tuck under that piece of wood there, which is just covering up and blocks a bit of the noise from my compressor. Yeah, that should go okay, I think. But this is going to be the time-consuming bit now. It's now 6 o'clock in the morning, so only 1/4 hour since the last little bit. But this is where I'm at now. So I've got to do the difficult bit now. You never know, in about an hour's time people might start me getting up, so well, I don't know, should I start sawing at 7 o'clock in the Saturday morning? I guess not really, better just keep a bit quiet. Yeah, so well, keep you posted. And I've just realised I've made a bit of a cock up. Not with the tiles. Me, yeah, I bought that video camera. Well, I'm still using my phone. What an idiot. I brought the camera down with me as well, but I just picked up my phone, so maybe next time. Right, thought I'd show you a bit of this sort of cutting now. Well, I'm not actually going to be able to show you because cutting and holding my phone with this hand, but I've already cut a couple of these lugs off to go around the sort of bench legs and stuff down the bottom here where I've butted them up against there. And just realised something actually, looking at the inside the edge of these. I don't know if you can see that very clearly, but there's sort of little chunks of other stuff in there, so I'm guessing this is like recycled plastic type rubber stuff. It's yeah, that's pretty good, I suppose. Yeah, you can see it a little bit more clearly in this little bit here. There's actually little chunks of metal by the looks of it. Some of it's shiny. But yeah, anyway, I've cut a few with a Stanley knife now, and like I've already mentioned, it's quite tough on your hands really to cut any sort of big lengths. But yeah, I'm going to attempt to cut just this little section out now. I'm going to try just holding a hacksaw blade, see what that's like. It's a little bit sort of deep to get the full depth there with a junior hacksaw, so I've kind of given up before I started with that one. But yeah, I'll let you know how I get on with this. Speak to you in a moment. Right, I've cut this piece out now, and if I'm honest, I cut down this bit and down this bit with a hacksaw blade. That's even more tough on your hands, and actually if you lean on a hard surface and cut it with a knife, it's actually not too bad, just a regular Stanley knife. Yeah, I think it's going to be Stanley knife all the way now. Just need some sort of straight edge to lean against to cut it. I think that's probably the best way to go. Looking good. This is just to go around the wheel of my toolbox down there, so to go around that little wheel. Right, thought I'd show you this last cutting bit. This is to go around the wheel of my toolbox there. So I've kind of, you know, roughly lined up each side of the wheel there and measured up there. Now it's not a problem with this stuff, but that's the only thing I've found so far that's quite difficult, is to actually cut it. I mean, it's so firm. It's like, say you can park a car on it, so you can imagine how tough this stuff is to cut with just a Stanley knife. But that's going to be my next piece, and well, it's probably going to be the last bit I'm going to show you cutting, because this is going to get quite boring otherwise. So I've still got all the way down there to do. So I suppose the good part of it is that I can use half a tile on one bit, and the bit that I cut off from there I could turn and cut. I don't know, well, we'll see. I suppose not, because they're male and female, aren't they? But well, we'll see how we go. Might be able to do something. Right, I've done that little bit around the wheel. That's pretty easy, and I've lined up the rest of the tiles. God, it's so dark. It's actually quite light in here really, but it's so dark. Maybe I should use the other camera. Anyway, yeah, so I've lined up the rest of the tiles there so I can see how many I need, and I'm still probably about 10-15 tiles bought more than I actually need. So I might do little bits like just down there, you know, just to make it look really, really neat. Yeah, and I've still got the little bits over there to do. I've stacked up a couple of tiles there, which I'm going to use over by the door. But it's fantastic. It looks so good, and it's really nice to walk on. So I've just going to cut all around these now. So this is going to be very, very time consuming. Just another quick time check now, see how long this has taken me. It's now 7:15. So yeah, everyone will be starting to get up out of bed soon. I might be able to use my pneumatic saw to cut these soon then. Might be a lot quicker. But anyway, yeah, I'm going to cut these now, so watch me cock this up, because I can't cut a straight line for save me life. So this could be quite amusing. Speak to you in a moment. Thought I'd show you this bit before I put my piece of wood back in front of the compressor. I've decided to go right underneath the compressor, so hopefully that'll keep it off the floor and maybe keep it a bit quieter. You never know. I'll let you know on that one. But supposed to be a bit of a noise insulator as well, this stuff, so we'll see how that goes. So yeah, just going to put this bit back now and get on with the rest of it. It's going pretty well, really easy actually. Well, check this out. Just gone 8:10, and I've cut in all down that edge now. Getting on pretty well. Just show you this bit here. This is the last tile to go in this corner here. I'm not going to do right at that edge, because that's where I keep my oil drip tray, and it's going to cover that bit up, so that's no point. And then I've just got to go and do over by the door at the back there, and it's done. And I've got, well, I'm guessing about 10 tiles left over. Bloody excellent. There are the tiles there to do up by the door, so I've still got to do down there. Guys, it's so dark. And I might, if I've got 10 tiles left, I might even go up under the benches there, you know. So I'll keep my little skate things down there. So that could be quite handy. Wheel them in and out easy, but yeah, I'm well pleased so far. It's totally transformed this place. Still got to tidy up a hell of a lot, obviously. So, right, well, I suppose you could call this a bit of a review video, really, of this flooring. It's simple, it's bloody brilliant. Well chuffed. Right, pleased to say I'm pretty much done. Oh, I've had a bit of snow as well. So there we go. It's looking pretty good. Done all up by the door here now. That's the only little niggly bit. It's just at the edge of this bench here, you can see like the jigsaw piece bits. So I might buy, I think it's something like 9 edging pieces just to put under there. Well, I've only got 5 tiles, or 6 tiles left, so not very many now. But there you go, very pleased. Looks good, it's nice to walk on. And it's dirty already, so probably going to sweep it up, make it look good. Thanks for watching. And last of all, just a bit of a time scale thing really. This took me, what's their time now? It's 9 o'clock now, and I've been down here since 4:30, so about 4.5 hours, but most of it was moving stuff around. If it was just an empty room, it would have been very quick and simple. So yeah, well, say it again, thanks for watching. Bye bye.